kama sauti la kanisa letu.
Your Excellency the President, we the church in Nandi is asking for the role of the church as the sponsor of our schools and institutions in providing spiritual oversight, management, governance, and as the custodians of the moral and spiritual values of our people to be strengthened and amplified as it were during independence. There has been a deliberate move to age out the church from the life and management and governance of our schools and institutions of learning. You may recall, Your Excellency, that there were times when prayers were regulated and pastors and even bishops were advised not to be anywhere near the school. Why? Because it was exam time. When it comes to the joys of our teachers and principals of our schools and institutions, we urge the Ministry of Education to consider favorably the desires and wishes of the sponsor, for we all mean good for our schools and institutions. On LGBTQ, Your Excellency, we the church in Nandi join other religious leaders and people of goodwill in condemning in the strongest terms possible the recent ruling and pronouncement of the Supreme Court of Kenya that the infamous LGBTQ be registered as an NGO. The advancement of the same is foreign and biblical and un-African. We ask the SCOK, Supreme Court of Kenya, to reconsider their decision. If anything, they say it is only a fool who does not change their mind. Shindwe kabisa. And I'm not saying Supreme Court washindwe, nasema LGBTQ washindwe katika jina la Yesu. On climate change, response and action. Your Excellency, we the church in Nandi and the community, we commit to supporting your initiative, Your Excellency, that by the year 2032, 15 billion trees shall have been planted and grown in Kenya. We shall mobilize our Christians to plant and grow trees more strategically. We shall encourage those who are being baptized and confirmed to each plant at least 3 trees to commemorate their baptism and confirmation. For the showers of rains, Your Excellency, we thank God so much, and we encourage all of us to take advantage and make good use of the same by planting and growing trees in our farms and gardens. We ask you, Your Excellency, for the judge in Nandi, in liaison with the county government of Nandi, to be allowed to adopt some parts of the forest in Nandi to plant and grow trees and to be held to account. The spreadsheet, Your Excellency, for the implementation of the same can be availed to you, Your Excellency. When called upon, Your Excellency, the church and community are willing and ready to respond to your call when it comes to food relief in some parts of this country. We are willing and ready, Your Excellency. On the banditry and cattle rustling, we commit to praying for you, Your Excellency, and the Kenya Kwanza government, that God will favor you to bring this perennial enemy of insecurity and development to an end. And a testimony will be given to the future generations that banditry and cattle rustling menace was wiped out during the reign of the 50th President of the Republic of Kenya. Count on us for prayers, moral and spiritual support, Your Excellency. On the maandamano and mass action, or I should say, on the infamous maandamano and mass action, we, the judge in Nandi and the community, call upon the opposition leader, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, and the team of Azimio One Kenya to allow the Kenya Kwanza government a grace period to settle down and for it to take off from the runway before charging her harshly. A cycle of 1 year or so would suffice for one to make their case. For now, it is too early to call for mass action, and for that we may read malice. It is, as I have said earlier, it is too early, too soon. George Bana, in his book, Leaders on Leadership, Once